All right, thank you. For joining us here on 2K. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in its center. And for New York, Randall and Robinson hold down the post for him. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Halliburton, that's good.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Now Halliburton, following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Tyrese Halliburton gets the three. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Randall passes to Robinson. Now Neesmith. It's Nembhard on the wing. Back to Neesmith for three. Randall grabs the board.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Brunson. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a three-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Siakam a screen on Anunoby. And it's Halliburton penetrating. And that's collected by Brunson. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Brunson. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler. I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Brunson. The Pacers making the shot. There's the three. Nembhard grabs the board. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Halliburton against Randall. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Anunoby passes to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Indiana leading. Halliburton finds Turner.
2 minutes.
Takes it out to Siakam. Pass to Neesmith. The three. Hits the three-point bomb.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Bridges. still without a basket. And here's Brunson outside. The Pacers pull it in. Anunoby against Halliburton. Here's Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. On the wing, Anunoby. Turner covering. Count that bucket.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
Halliburton against Anunoby. And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson surveying the D. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Halliburton against Brunson. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Out to Bridges. Second chance shot. Brunson, no good. Indiana leading by 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Nesmith. Out to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. Nesmith with the ball. Bridges covering. Nembhard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Pacers making a change here. And the second free throw, good. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Pacers lead by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Randall and Robinson hold down the post for him. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. They're the group New York will start the second with. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And here is Nesmith after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Shepard out of bounds. New York takes possession. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. An NBA players poll voted the Knicks' Tom Thibodeau as the coach they least like to play for. But New York guard Dante DiVincenzo says nobody in the NBA wants to practice. Thib does a great job of balancing things. What he does better than anybody is come prepared. We're going to lock in, get it done, and get out of there. Kevin?
He's a gritty coach, isn't he? But I love him. Now, here's Toppin. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Back to Toppin. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Toppin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Now here's DiVincenzo. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. DiVincenzo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Now, here's Hart. Still scoreless. Goes up to the stripe, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
McConnell passes to Shepard. Back to McConnell. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Turner with a screen on DiVincenzo. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
But when a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Achua, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, Halliburton going downhill on the attack. So few guys can stay in front of him.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. 1:30 left in the first half. Toppin kicks to Halliburton. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Knicks making the shot. And a wide-open look for Halliburton. Misses the 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
DiVincenzo finds McBride. Fades and shoots. The rebound by Shepherd. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Clock at 6. Mathurin passes to Jackson. Over Hart. It's rebounded by New York. Achua kicks to DiVincenzo. Got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Pacers up by. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton into the points. Turner for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Anunoby has the open look. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Now Turner. Back to Siakam. For the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Pass to Hart. The kick out to Anunoby. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Mathurin with the ball, working on Payne. Turner for three. Rebounded by Hart. New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
The Knicks making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Achua. And a fast break now for New York.
2 minutes.
Here's DiVincenzo.
2 minutes.
The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammate.
Hart kicks to Achua. Pass to Payne. Takes a 3. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
Pacers ball.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana.
Pacers, number 23, Aaron Neesmith.
Pacers leading by 3. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And Indiana making a change here. Shepherd's checked in.
Number 26, Ben Shepherd.
1:12 left in the third. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win from both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Back to McConnell. 6 to shoot. Pass to Shepherd. Takes it out to Siakam. Over McBride. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Jackson.
Jackson.
Jackson's got his second bucket.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the left wing. New York moving the ball around. Now here's DiVincenzo. Neesmith covering. Here's Payne. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Payne's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
30.
Now McConnell. There's Jackson with the 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A big-time effort for OG Anunoby. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Randall and Robinson hold down the post for him. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Bridges passes to Brunson. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for T.J. McConnell. Shepard with a screen for Halliburton. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Brunson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, one of Jalen Brunson's specialties, the and one, just being aggressive.
And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pulls up on the wing. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Shepard. Halliburton outside. 5 to shoot. Halliburton on the wing. It's stolen by Randall. Turner with the steal. That one falls. And now it's a 3-point Pacer lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Randall surveying the D. Runs in the pass to Bridges. Anunoby outside. Brunson with a clean look. And the Knicks miss again. Indiana leading by 5. Anunoby comes with the double team. And it's Halliburton penetrating. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Halliburton finds Nesmith. Can't cash in from close range. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. Pulls up for 3. Nesmith can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 7. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Off the mark and the drought continues.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Halliburton, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Good on the triple.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Here's Halliburton. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And the Pacers can't get it to go. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Bridges misses. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Halliburton just has a knack for understanding what his team needs, and that was a big-time clutch delivery.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Shepard. Knicks trail by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Halliburton finds Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Takes it off the glass.
Tyrese Halliburton.
And the Pacers lead by 6.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Bridges.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
42.
Toppin passes to Mathurin. Tries again. It's good!
And this is a test for Mathurin, and he passes with flying colors, showing he can deal with having the whole team riding his shoulder.
Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Halliburton for 3. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That one goes on Anunoby.
Tyrese Halliburton. At the line, he'll shoot 3.
And he makes the second one, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that puts them up by 5.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visit.
safe to say they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Gordon in at the 2 guard. So it's Philadelphia now. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to Oubre. Fires the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Nice to see Oubre step up and do that.
Anunoby against Oubre. Randall a screen on Oubre. Anunoby for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Anunoby's got 5 now.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's George. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
What great body control there. George, tremendous athlete, takes the hit, and he makes that one count.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Outside for Randall. Anunoby a screen on George. For 3, Randall. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like they'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Anunoby passes to Robinson. Robinson a screen on Oubre. And here's Brunson from the arc. Gordon pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. George a screen on Anunoby. Back to George. And George with the jam.
It's hard to read Paul George ahead of time. You don't want to give him any clues as to what you want to do defensively, and he operates so well in the pick and roll.
And again, the Knicks missing.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Embiid finds George. Back to Embiid. And stolen by Bridges. Anunoby on the take. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Pass to Oubre. George with it. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's George on the wing. Here's Maxey. Gordon with it. Brunson defending. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
George for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Knicks trail by 3. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. For 3, Maxey nails it from 3.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Anunoby on the wing. Oubre with a steal. And here's the fast break. For 3, Maxey. It's hauled in by Robinson. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 6. Robinson a screen on Maxey. Here's Brunson outside. Joel Embiid with the board. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage. Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Brunson with it. Picked up by Embiid. Robinson passes to Brunson. From about 19. Offensive rebound. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
George for three. Gets the three ball to go. George has got 8 points.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
That'll count. No good. Paul George. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Philadelphia. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got unbelievable. Embiid bangs it in.
Woo, that was big time. Maybe a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
Robinson finds Brunson. Robinson a screen on Maxey. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Robinson.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent. And lately, he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, BA, fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots. It's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
And the basket by Bridges.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
18.
Bridges against George. Lets a 3 fly. Counted from distance. George has got 14 points for the game.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Bridges. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Joel Embiid. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Robinson. Achua comes in for Julius Randle. Josh Hart's checked in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Brunson. Lowry, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Yeah, even inside among the bigs, Lowry can find his finish. I mean, he's that clever offensively.
McBride passes to Bridges. Fires for 3. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia leading by 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Here's Martin after the basket by New York on the other end. And Drummond with the jam.
That's what happens if you don't do your work early. Andre Drummond's going to hurt you like that.
McBride passes to Bridges. Achua with a screen. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, had to settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's McBride. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bridges. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That one drops. He ties it up. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
At the line.
Lowry outside. Pass to Drummond. Here's Yabusele. Clock at 6. Drummond, the screen on DiVincenzo. Here's McCain. Again, the Sixers score.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Hart. Here's Sims. Drummond defending. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Sims. Here's McBride. Off with the layup. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Yabusele. Wide open. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. The Knicks have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Hart. Takes a 3. Here's Achua over to the wing. Here's McBride. New York no good that time either. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Paul George has been sensational.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
We've got Dante DiVincenzo. Josh Hart is out there with Precious Achua. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. New York trailing. For 3, DiVincenzo. Drummond grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Lowry. Now here's Maxey. Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. Now Martin. Launches it. Drains the triple. Martin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Oh, man, just taking a smooth shot. Martin could have put butter on that one.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players give that much room to, but not him.
Maxey with it. Hard covering. Maxey passes to Drummond. Here's Yabusele. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by McBride.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Achua. DiVincenzo against Martin. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
McBride passes to Hart. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
Pass to Martin. Here's Yabusele. Drummond with the ball. Back to Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And it's Maxey missing. The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. McBride passes to Hart for the lead. McBride can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. George is checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. The Sixers with another miss. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Hart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And Hart playing with his right now, just going all out.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Sims. Randall comes in for Achua. Bridges, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride.
Shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Such a wide open look. George has got 17.
Yeah, just not going to get too cute with it here. Get the ball to PG and let PG cook.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Jalen Brunson picks one up. The Knicks making a switch here. And Anunoby's checked in, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Knicks trail by 6. Brunson surveys. Here's Randall. Paul George pulls down the board. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Oh, man, how's that for a finish? I love seeing PG hammer it down.
Anunoby against George to win the run. And Anunoby gets the 3. He's got 13.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
76ers lead, 41.
George against Bridges. Pass to Drummond. The kick out to Maxey. Drummond to screen on Anunoby. For 3, Maxey. And it's New York with a rebound. Randall finds Bridges. Outside Brunson. Randall outside. Randall on the screen. And here's Brunson from the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. George, a screen on Randall. Back to George. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple. George has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you. What a versatile scorer.
4 seconds left. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Philadelphia finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front? And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Then it's Maxey, then it's Andre Drummond, and it's McCain in at the 2. Here's George. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Randall, a screen on Maxey. Brunson misses.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's George. Drummond, the screen on Anunoby. 6 to shoot. And George with the jam.
Paul George just quick and smooth that time coming down the lane.
The drive by Randall. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And Philadelphia making a change here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked him down.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Here's George. Outside Maxey. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
New York ball.
Knicks trail by 9. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Back to Brunson. Tries to break his ice. It's Brunson working inside.
Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mikal Bridges. But when you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind, Brent.
I agree, B.A. I think he's been a little bit underappreciated, but this guy, both ends of the floor, with the ability to score and defend, is elite. Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA, gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
George draws the double. Pass to Oubre. Back to Gordon. George against Bridges. George passes to Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. Now Embiid from behind the arc. The rebound by Bridges.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Back to Brunson. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Anunoby on the wing. Out to the right wing. Randall finds Anunoby. Randall a screen on Oubre. Anunoby for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Robinson on the wing. Up top Bridges. Defended by Gordon. Clock at 6. Brunson against Maxey. Outside for Randall. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Brunson. Back to Bridges. The 3. Right side Brunson. Robinson a screen on Maxey. Outside Anunoby. Here's Randall. It's Bridges on the wing. Up and over Gordon. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Maxey passes to George. And George with the jam.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
So So it's Philadelphia now, leading by 5. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
OG Anunoby.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. Here's George.
Second team foul.
The Knicks pull it in. Outside Brunson. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. The shot no good. And here's Oubre from the arc. So this one belongs to the 76ers.
That's the end of the
And they
ball game.
barely squeezed out.
the trenches, each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Gordon. George is out there with Kelly Oubre. And there's Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point. A nice shot by George.
And the speed of George on the drive. Amazing at attacking the rim.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Here's Halliburton. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Here's Maxey, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. George from deep three-point land. Pacers with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Halliburton drives in, and Halliburton slams it in.
On the drive, Halliburton keeps his options open. If the defense doesn't commit, he just takes it to the rim.
Now, here's Maxey. Nembhard grabs the board. Halliburton with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Halliburton, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
George passes to Embiid. George looking over the floor. On the wing, Eric Gordon. And stolen by Siakam. The finish. And finished off by Siakam.
And you must be careful around Siakam. He's adept at getting it done on both ends.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Turner outside for Halliburton. Siakam outside. Pass to Nesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by George. Embiid, the pass to Oubre. Outside, Maxey. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Halliburton drives in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident in everything he does. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Gordon. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Gordon. 4 on the shot clock. And here's George for 3. The rebound by Turner.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
7-second difference, shot and game clock to end the run. Maxey, no good. Pacers leading by 5. And it's Halliburton penetrating. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He is 7 for 9.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It'll count. It doesn't go for him. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Pacers. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Oubre out there with George. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Gordon in a two-guard. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Indiana making some changes. Isaiah Jackson comes in for Miles Turner, and it's Benedict Mathurin in for Aaron Nesmith. Now, here's McConnell. Nothing on the board. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's the three. And it's Mathurin missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A baseline J. Pacers with the rebound. Toppin inside. Defended by George. And Toppin throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. Sinks the three-pointer. Mathurin's got himself on the board with three there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Martin comes in for George. Now, here is Halliburton. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Mathurin passes to Toppin. Halliburton for three. It's Drummond with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Gordon dishes to Drummond. Pass to Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Here's Maxey, following the score by Obi Toppin. Gordon inside. Maxey against Halliburton. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a 10-point game, and good that time.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Oubre, good.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
That one goes in. Toppin's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Martin with the screen for Maxey. To the paint. Toppin with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Jackson gets the bucket.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's Gordon. No scoring in this one. In the corner, Drummond with it. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Halliburton passes to Toppin. And the dunk by Jackson.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Stolen by Martin. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. T.J. McConnell is out there with Nembhard. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I love the response from Lowry. When you drain a three on him, this guy's coming right back at you.
The 76ers trail by 16. Pass to Martin. Drives to the hoop. Siakam against Martin. Here's McCain. 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet. It's rebounded by Indiana. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. McConnell scanning the floor. Nembhard finds McConnell. Back to Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. Siakam outside. Oh, good on the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's Lowry. Pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, good execution there. Lowry with a pinpoint pass.
McConnell kicks to Turner. And And it's Turner finishing it off.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Outside, Martin. Now here is Lowry. Turner with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Indiana leading by 18. With some arc, Neesmith can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Drummond, and he uses the glass on the layup. Drummond's got 6.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack him.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
The 76ers trail by 18. Outside Lowry to the inside, and it's sent back by Turner. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. They get it back. Pass to McConnell. Six on the shot clock. And here is Neesmith. From outside, off the mark. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Toppin, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid. Indiana shooting their first free throws of this game. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Now here's Embiid. He has 6.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
And there it is for him. And the Pacers lead by 19.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Embiid, no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Joel Embiid. 3.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th, we've got Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then there's Maxey, and it's McCain in at the 2.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And George gets it to go.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Mathurin finds Halliburton. Back to Mathurin. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Now here's Oubre. George sets a screen for Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, the electric Tyrese Maxey.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Toppin passes to Halliburton. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid from outside the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
For three.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here's Jackson after the three-pointer from Joel Embiid. Shepard the pass to Jackson. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's 6 points for Isaiah Jackson.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And we know George can score from all three levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Embiid with the steal. Outside, George fires the three. Can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor. Halliburton finds Toppin. Here's Jackson. Toppin inside. Defended by George. And Toppin throws it down.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Embiid inside. Jackson on him. Outside, Maxey. Back to Embiid. Launches a three. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Indiana leading by 17. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Halliburton passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throwdown.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quicker.
Turner's checked in for Indiana. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Indiana.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyrese Halliburton.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Good on the bucket.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Market time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
They set the screen. The shot by George, no good. Pacer shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Back to Mathurin. Out to Turner. Misses in close. Maxey finds George. Pass to Embiid. Launches it. It's rebounded by Indiana. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. And it's the Pacers with the ball. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better bet.
fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Randall plays the 4 with Robinson in at center. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Siakam the screen. Halliburton the pass to Demar. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Driving lanes are created because they have to respect Halliburton's perimeter shot.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Now here's Neesmith. Turner inside. Brunson defending. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Robinson passes to Randall. Bridges with it. He's guarded by Nembhard. Bridges against Siakam. Second chance shot. New York again can't hit. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Turner. And Anunoby pulls it down.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Pass to Siakam. Turner with it. And then Turner with the dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Randall, a screen on Halliburton. Outside for Randall. There's the 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randall, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When you ask his teammates, the Knicks are so glad they were able to trade for OG Anunoby, and Jalen Brunson said he's just naturally a guy that plays hard on both sides of the ball. When he sees something, he attacks it. Julius Randall called him a high IQ player and the perfect piece. Brian?
Yeah, he's improved them for sure. Thanks, Allie.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
New York leading by 6. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Now here's Turner. Halliburton outside. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Here's Nembhard. Outside Neesmith. Robinson against Halliburton. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Outside Robinson. Pass to Bridges. Robinson, a screen on Halliburton. For 3, Bridges. The Pacers pull it in.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Siakam with a screen on Brunson. Back to Siakam. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Turner. The three ball. Knocks down the long J. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
He knocks it down. Wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, to be certain, he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. And we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
Well, a good close contact. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Randall plays the 4 with Robinson in at center. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Inside goes Brunson. Robinson finds Randall. To the wing, right side. Randall on the screen. Three-pointer, Bridges.
First personal foul.
Full 24-second shot clock. Here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Jackson. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game. And Neesmith gets it to go.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Bridges passes to Brunson. Launches a 3. For 3. Brunson nails it.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Down low. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5. He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Matherin's checked in for Neesmith. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Connects from downtown.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And Indiana with some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Nembhard comes in for Shepard. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Toppin's shot is off. Knicks leading by 4. Here's Achua, the shake. Achua with the dunk.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Back to Achua. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Turner passes to Halliburton. Back to Turner. Halliburton outside. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Fires the 3. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
DiVincenzo, the pass to McBride. Shoots over Halliburton. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Picked his pocket. Pass to Sims. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Halliburton left side. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Outstanding concentration and control right there by Halliburton. And one opportunity.
We throw good. Halliburton. New York leading by 4. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. DiVincenzo, the pass to Achua. Left side Hart. Shoots over Matherin. Hart finds Achua. Back to Hart. Now here's McBride. DiVincenzo on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sims. Off target at the rim. No luck on that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. New York out in front. They're up by 4. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Shepard is out there with T.J. McConnell, and it's Matherin in at the small forward position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Back to McConnell. Fires from deep. Great D that time from McBride. Knicks leading by 4. Outside Achua. Pass to Hart. Fires for 3. The Pacers pull it in. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Matherin. Jackson. Second chance effort, and it's good on the lay-in.
Got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
DiVincenzo with it. He's got 5. And there's a 3-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Pacers trail by 3. McConnell outside. Jackson on the wing. Siakam outside. Here's Shepard. DiVincenzo covering. And And there's Shepard. That one's good on the assist from Siakam. New York has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. DiVincenzo, pass to Sims. Here's Achua. Tries again. That shot off the mark. Siakam with the defensive effort. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set himself star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Indiana shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. A new lineup here for Indiana. Indiana leading. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Halliburton, a screen on Randall. Here's Toppin. Pass to Nembhard. An open look for Toppin. The offensive rebound. Mathurin against Bridges. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin. He's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Jackson. Toppin outside. Now here's Mathurin. No points yet. Back to Toppin. Another shot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. This one for 3. And it's Benedict Mathurin with the 3. And the Pacers lead by 3.
He'll mix one in here and there. Mathurin stretches the floor that way, making the defense respect his 3-ball.
Anunoby for 3. On target from range. Anunoby's got 8.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Into the lane. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Anunoby for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Halliburton, a screen on Bridges. It's Mathurin with a drive. Count that one. Mathurin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, tricky move by Mathurin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
Randall, pass to Anunoby. Here's the 3. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. New York shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. Robinson, a screen on Halliburton. Outside Anunoby. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for the New York Knicks. Hit a couple from down. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Julius Randle out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. He buries it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
Turner for 3. It's not going to go for him. And the Knicks shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Nesmith passes to Turner. Knocks it loose. Randle with it. Picked up by Nesmith. Randle finds Bridges. Achiuwa, high post. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
For 3, and it's Brunson with the 3. Brunson's got 20 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam. Nembhard comes in for Shepherd. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Here's Halliburton. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
They swipe it. In transition, here come the Pacers. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Anunoby for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds now. On the wing, Nembhard. Brunson defending. Pass to Turner. Anunoby against Toppin. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Back to Anunoby. Now Randle. Outside Anunoby. He takes it in. And Turner with the block. Toppin with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. There's Nesmith with the 3. Another 3 for Indiana. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Bridges finds Anunoby. To stop the run. The rebound by Nesmith.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Here's Anunoby. There's the drive. Can't hit from in close. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. The lead is 2. Nembhard outside. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Brunson. And here's the fast break. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
And Indiana with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Benedict Mathurin subbed in for Nesmith.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Here's Halliburton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Needed those and got it. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
That's the way to go.
Robinson finds Brunson. Randall outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Launches it. This is the tray. Nembhard left side. Siakam outside. From downtown. Oh, gets the three to fall. So Indiana wins it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
And so off the tip, it's New York. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson hold down the post for him. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward.
Consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jalen Brunson.
That's on Jalen Brunson. You've seen Doors. Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
Now, here's Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Randall no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
George, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Anunoby. And stolen by Maxey. And now the fast break, Embiid with the ball. Maxey on the wing. And a deep 3 from George from beyond the arc, and then some. George has got 5.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
The 3 ball. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. You have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here is George. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Tries yet again. Nice move. And Embiid throws it down.
Just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Anunoby kicks to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Randall. And there's the try.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's George. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Oubre outside. Back to George. Lets the 3 fly. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Just 3 to shoot. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Oubre.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. Some solid sensing when one of his guys is open.
Here's Brunson outside for Randall. Randall with a screen for Anunoby. And the 3 off target.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The shot by George, no good. Knicks trail by 4. It's deflected. Back to Randall. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. And George kicks to Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by George. Embiid's got 6.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Brunson against Maxey. Here's Anunoby. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. George looking around. Inside. Maxey kicks to George. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Anunoby finds Randall. Now Robinson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Philadelphia ball.
Now the 76ers with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Embiid the screen. And a deep three from George. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one goes on Anunoby. The 76ers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. That free throw good from George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And it's George finishing it off.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And an overpowering first quarter effort already. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Gordon is out there with Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's George in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
And so here is Philadelphia. The Knicks making the shot. Maxey passes to George. Kicks it out to Maxey. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Maxey's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
And here's Maxey after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Back to Gordon. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Back to Gordon. Top of the key. Another shot. Oubre finds Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And here's George for three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. 8-point game. A fader. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Maxey on the wing. Oubre dishes to George. Maxey in the corner. George sets a screen for Maxey. And then George with the jam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Lowry comes in for Maxey. They get it again. Brunson the pass to Randall. Robinson kicks to Anunoby. From past the arc. New York missing again. Philadelphia leading by 10. Pass to Lowry. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Brunson, hard finish inside.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
George against Anunoby. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
You've allowed Paul George to lock in and get his rhythm. Now you better start to stop him.
Robinson finds Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Now here's Drummond. He has yet to score. 41 seconds left to play here in the half.
As a big, you understand that contact is part of the game. Andre Drummond makes his living on tough, hard-nosed basketball.
The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Jalen Brunson. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. The 76ers leading by 10. To the inside. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Martin. Outside Lowry. And the officials will call the illegal score right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. You've got Miles McBride, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Achua in at the center.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris' horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Drummond with a screen on Hart. Lowry passes to Drummond. And stolen by Payne. Here's Hart into the lane, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Martin against DiVincenzo. Pulls it from the elbow. Misses off the left iron. Knicks trail by 5. It's Drummond with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Martin the screen. Tries from 16, and no good that time. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. They set the pick. There's the drive, and McBride gets it to go.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Poke loose. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. The 76ers making a switch here. Maxey's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to McCain. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it. Knicks trail by 3. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that wall? Martin with the bucket.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Pass to Council. Outside, Martin. Maxey looking it over. He takes it in. Martin wide open. He fires. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. New York trailing. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Hart, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Council. The three. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 6.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Back to Hart. Hart with the screen for DiVincenzo. Hart kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Philadelphia leading by 5. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Kept alive. Takes the 3. He can't get that one. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Maxey. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For New York, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Good on the second free throw. So it's Philadelphia now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. 1 second left. And George finishes inside. 17 points in the game.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Knicks trail by 6. Joel Embiid out there with Yabusele. Then there's Maxey. And there's Gordon. And it's George in at the small forward spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
76ers foul. Kershaw Yabusele. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming up to the floor for your Sixers.
Brunson with a clean look. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
New York foul.
The 76ers leading by 6.
That's his first personal foul.
George passes to Martin. Maxey with it. Martin with a screen on Bridges. Here's Maxey. Julius Randle with the rebound. The Knicks shooting 38% from the field. A pretty neat showing for them.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Maxey against Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Lets it go with a 3. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Brunson.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Three-pointer by Embiid. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Brunson finds Robinson. It falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Off target from three-point range. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Anunoby, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Stolen by Anunoby. Brunson up top, defended by Gordon. Randle with a screen for Brunson. And then Randle slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Maxey against Bridges. Here's Embiid. Oh, he's going right to the rack. Embiid.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And it's Brunson missing. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside, George. No good on the triple. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And Anunoby slams it in.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Outside, George. Back to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Embiid with a screen on Anunoby. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Bridges with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. And here's Brunson outside. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. George passes to Gordon. Back to George. Martin with the screen for George. George missing again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bridges shot. Good.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Bridges against Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Anunoby. And George kicks to Embiid. Back to George. 5 on the clock. Front past the arc. And it's George again missing. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Brunson finds Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Deflects the pass. Puts it up from 12. Maxey, no good. New York with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Vando passes to Bridges. For the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. There's the triple. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's his second.
That's right. No other option but to foul and for some misses.
9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a foul.
Battle of the... Big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. Halliburton misses. George outside. Driving to the basket. Oh, my goodness! Did you see that? Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish.
Gotta like the momentum on George's drive. Cutting into the defense and clearing himself a path.
Now here's Halliburton. 3-pointer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. George scanning the floor. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker, Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Up and over Gordon. Nembhard outside. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys.
Allie, thank you.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
And here's Siakam for 3. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Here's George. Gordon on the wing. Back to George. Oh, he picked him clean. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Indiana shooting their first free throw in this game. Halliburton against Maxey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Forcing the issue. Halliburton in attack mode.
He's off on the second. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Embiid finds Maxey. Sends it home from three-point land.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
George against Siakam. Back to Turner. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. George passes to Embiid. Indiana with a rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Siakam, no good. The Sixers leading. George outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Pass to Turner. Takes a three. Indiana again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Out to Oubre. We've got 1:28 left now in the first quarter. And Aaron Nesmith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter here. Gordon with a screen on Turner. 4 on the clock. Here's Embiid.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine.
With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up. You must respect Embiid's range as a defender. He'll make you pay every chance he gets.
Philadelphia leading by 5. And here's Oubre from the arc. George against Siakam. It's tipped. Nembhard, right side. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He gets it in there.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Maxey against Halliburton. And here is Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. Maxey finds Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Here's Siakam. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
They've got Andre Drummond, Kelly Oubre out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Eric Gordon, and it's Maxey in at the point. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's got 5 now.
So tenacious. Maxey finds a way through.
Pacers trail by 7. Shoots from the baseline. Not enough on that one as it misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your tattoos ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. Here's McConnell. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 9. Back to Maxey. Outside Oubre. Pass to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
Here's Toppin. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Maxey surveys. To the right side. Drummond passes to Maxey. Drummond, the screen on McConnell. For 3, Maxey. Pacers with a rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Shepard. No points so far. Toppin, a screen on Maxey. Here's McConnell. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Jackson. Toppin outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Martin outside. From outside the arc. They get it back. The kick out to Maxey. Toppin outside. Pass to Matherin. Back to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Pacers trail by 7. Jackson outside. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Jackson's got his first 2 points. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
There's 1:12 left in the half. McConnell against Maxey. Martin outside. Oubre, a screen on Toppin. Martin, the pass to Oubre. Toppin with a steal. And he drives in. And the shot's good. And now just a 4-point 76ers lead.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Drummond finds Maxey. Drummond with the screen. 3-pointer. And Toppin pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Uses the glass on the layup. Toppin's got 10.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Martin. Drummond with the screen. From deep. And the jam by Drummond.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Outside Maxey. It could go. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here at... All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you got to like what Obi Toppin has done in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, making it look easy. Halliburton.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Indiana trailing here. Inside. That's tipped. Lowry with a steal.
Indiana foul.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the contest.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
Here's Lowry. Martin outside. Out to the right wing. Embiid passes to Martin. Out to Lowry. It's stolen by Halliburton. In transition, here come the Pacers. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Pass to McCain. Here's Martin. Hits the three-pointer. Martin's got 6.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Indiana shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And the free throw, no good. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid, a screen on Turner. Back to Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Neesmith covering. Fires the 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
McCain's shot is off. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton outside. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range. Halliburton's got 8 here in this quarter.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Pass to Embiid. Lowry outside. Martin outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Lowry. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Nembhard.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. And here's Halliburton for the tie. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Three-pointer Embiid, and that comes off the assist by Lowry. Embiid's got 13.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 13. No coverage that time.
On the ball, Halliburton has great concentration. His focus is what helps him find the wide open man.
Off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. A new lineup here for Indiana. 59 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Out to Lowry. It's George on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Let's go with a 3, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's McConnell. Yet to see a basket. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Indiana making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in. Now here's Lowry. Gordon finds Lowry. George, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Lowry. Toppin with a steal. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. And oh, he just slams it over Paul George.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Pass to George. The 3 is up. No no good. Misses at the buzzer. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Eric Gordon. Joel Embiid is out there with Paul George. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Indiana foul. Shepherd. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And there's the drive. And Turner with the block. It's a one-on-one situation. There's Nesmith with a three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
3 points.
Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. 4-3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the left wing. Lowry outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second.
Aaron Nesmith picks one up.
And Lowry is so crafty with that shot fake, using it to draw the contact and get the foul.
And Indiana with some changes. Good on the second one.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana.
Number 1, Obi Toppin.
Here's Shepherd, defended by Gordon. Toppin outside. Yep, that one goes. And the Pacers lead by 6.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Embiid finds George. Embiid is screen on Toppin. It's tipped. And he gets it back. And they're able to recover. Just 5 on the clock. George for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Pass to Toppin. Outside for McConnell. Toppin against George. McConnell passes to Toppin. And here's Shepherd for 3. Drops in the 3. Shepherd's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for McConnell.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Over Maxi. Siakam outside. Back to Mathurin. Launches a 3. They get it back. Jackson hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Pass to George. To the middle. Oh, Embiid punishing the basket.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Pacers foul.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Shepherd.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
Halliburton against Maxey. Now here's Halliburton. Not a lot of room. He can't hit that time. For Philadelphia, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. George's shot is good. George has got 10 points here in the second half.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. The rebound by Embiid. And they're set to take control of this game.
It's crucial that they convert here.
Pass to Martin. Back to Embiid to take the lead. Out to Gordon. Over to the left wing. Embiid passes to Maxey. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Turner. On the wing, Nembhard. Back to Turner. Shoots over Embiid. And it's good.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
George outside. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Embiid, a screen on Siakam. George passes to Embiid. Money!
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
And great to see Turner rising to the occasion and finding the clutch bucket.
Maxey with it. Kicks it to George. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt.